Okay, now for this video we're going to go through creating a quick report for our ticket demo app. Now Workflow automatically creates a kind of report that shows you all of the different entries in your workflow and which stage they're at. But sometimes it's useful to create your own reports. You can have subsections in the reports, you can add your own fields, select them, have filtering, all kinds of different options. But right now we're just going to create a very basic quick report just to show you how you actually get started with that. So to create a global quick report, and by global I mean a quick report you can run from anywhere, showing top level information. To create a global quick report you go to What's Next and click on New Global Report. You click that, you type in the name of your report, in this case we're going to call this All Tickets. You select which tab you want that report to show, and it's going to be tickets in this case. So we're going to click tickets and click OK. And it says a report has been created, continue editing, click here. So you click there and that takes you to the report definition. Now you'll notice if you look at the breadcrumb at the top, you see that we're in demo app, we're in quick reports, all tickets, and we're in a subsection called main. Now let's make sure we know where that is so we don't lose it. Let's go back to our application. We need to click on the ... right here, and there we click on quick reports. Now in quick reports we see a list of all of the top level global reports. This is the one that we just created. It's called All Tickets, and quick reports consists of a number of sections, or actually for simple quick reports it's just one section, which we call main. So you just click on subsection and you'll see your section called main. Okay. Once you're in your section, you can click the magnifying glass to actually bring that section up on the screen. Or if you just click here, you'll see it at the bottom. On the quick report, you can just click main right there. Now, underneath the subsection, you see a list of the fields that are selected for that subsection. There's nothing in here right now. So all we have to do is add the different fields that we want to see. So we just click the ... here and we see a list of our fields. Now we want to see, let's say we want to see originator, and we want to see the state, the workflow state. We want to see the title. We don't want to see the details, so we'll leave that out because we think that maybe that's too long. We don't want to see the URL. We want to see who it's assigned to, and maybe we do want to see the resolution. Okay, so those are the fields that we want to see in that level of the report. Now let's publish that so we can actually see the report. Let's go to our demo app and refresh this. Okay, now you see the reports in the reports drop down. Now that'll be available from anywhere, no matter where you are. You click on reports. It'll be in the bottom section of the reports button, because the bottom section are all of the global reports. What you see at the top are going to be the reports that are specific to where you are. So if I have a report that runs for a particular ticket, that would show up at the top here. These are always available no matter where you are, and it will always run from the top level. Okay, so let's go to All Tickets so we can see our report. So this is what it looks like. This is what we just created a second ago. Let me just zoom in so you can see that. Now, so you see the fields that we entered in, the originator field, the state, all of them are in enter ticket except for this one, the title, and who it's assigned to. Now the resolution field, because it's a paragraphs field, it actually puts it underneath each record. Not at the end of the report, but actually underneath each record. You see it kind of as a row by itself. That's because it's a paragraphs field, it knows it's going to be longer, so it doesn't fit into a column. So it puts it underneath it instead. That can be kind of useful sometimes. So that's basically how you create a simple report like that. Now let's say we wanted to show a subsection. I just want to demonstrate how easy it is to create this. We're in a section right now in our quick report called main. That's the main section, obviously. But we can also add we can add a subsection underneath this. So what we do is we click on the subsection drill down. There's nothing in here, there are no records, it says. We click plus, and we're going to say, we're going to call this the work log. Now for this we can select the root field over here. This is the field where it's going to be getting the actual information from, the list field as it were. Now we're going to select the sub list called work log, which is actually something defined in the demo app in the previous videos. So if we select that, then click OK, then click the field drill down for our section, because that's where we select the fields for that section. And again, we have nothing in here right now, but we can just select from this list right here, and we add in notes. And that's all that we want to have in there. Now, let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and publish that. I'm thinking it may not be a good example, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, we don't have any work log in here to show. So we need to, let's see what we can do. We can add, we can try and escalate it, and maybe we can add some things in here. Let's add a few more fields in so that way we can actually see something a bit more meaningful. So we'll go back to our demo app. We have our fields here, and we have a work log fields here. We just have notes. We'll also add in a field called date. Let's pick that up and move that above. We'll edit that, and we're going to put in a default value here of the date time. Okay, so let's go back to our quick report that we were just adding a minute ago. Whoops, sorry. Top level, wrong place. Applications, quick reports, subsection, we're in the main subsection. Now we're in the work log section, and we can add in date right here. And again, we want to put that at the beginning, so we can reorder things here. Okay, let's publish that. We're going to add some things in to this particular ticket just by clicking escalate. Wait for it to restart. We're going to assign that to test. Please have a look at this. Okay, so that's added something into our work log at the bottom here. I'm looking at this now. Something else to add into the work log. I think I know what it is. Okay, let's run our report again now. And there you have it. So now we have a subsection underneath this ticket that shows you, the date and the text of the notes that were entered in. So that just goes to show you that you can easily create hierarchical quick reports using this. You can you can edit a lot more than what we have in the sections here. There are a lot more things that we can actually that we can do in this. If you just edit a subsection, you can see some of the other options. You can do recursive hierarchical queries. You can aggregate things and put groups in. You can limit the number of rows that come through. You can change the width, some footer, the margins, the alignment. You can add page breaks. You can do a number of different things. You can also reuse quick reports to use an existing quick report you've defined. So you can kind of have a library of different types of reports that you like to use. There are other variations, so you can, as well as a tabular list, you can also show a form or a pie chart or a bar chart. And you can add heading titles at the top here. A lot of different options you can add. But that's just a basic summary of how you create a quick report and add some subsections to that. Thanks.